At the age of 21, he borrowed $3,000 from his uncle to import and sell agricultural commodities in Nigeria. In 3 short months, he paid it all back. Now, he's a billionaire, the richest man in Africa, actually, the richest black man on the planet. How did he do it? Where did he come from? In a couple of minutes, I will tell you all you need to know about this Nigerian business mogul and philanthropist. But first, since you're new here, and I know that you're new because this is a brand new channel, let me tell you real quick what this channel is all about. Inspiration and motivation, period. That's it. That's all I do here. And a little bit of habits and lifestyle about people who've gone to great heights. From whatever industry, race, nationality, religion, and time, just know we will find them.
I will look for you. I will find you.
And we will tell you the stories behind them. This is an effort to make you understand that all you need to make it happen for you is you. So if you like this kind of information, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more videos to come your way. Now let's carry on. We're going to start with the question, who is Aliko Dangote? According to Wikipedia, Alhaji Aliko Dangote was born on 10th of April 1957 in Kano, Nigeria. It goes ahead to describe him as a Nigerian business mogul and philanthropist who is the founder and chairman of Dangote Group, that's an African industrial conglomerate. He has an estimated net worth of $8.3 billion as of 27th of July 2020, placing him at number 162 of the wealthiest people on earth and the richest person in Africa. He lives in Lagos, was previously married, has 3 daughters and 1 adopted son. As I did my research on him, what caught my eye is that he was born into a wealthy background. I did not know that. Well, this is not in any way to discredit his wealth-building efforts, but it greatly impacts how you approach business and the results. I mean, his great-grandfather at the time of his death in 1955 was the wealthiest man in West Africa. But before you crucify me here, I would like to point out I said I am not playing down his efforts because I'm sure we all know of someone who was born into wealth but did not do much with it.
Disappointing.
Having spent most of his childhood with his grandfather, Dangote quickly became interested in the world of business. This environment clearly impacted him because he became interested in business at a young age, a very young age. He has said repeatedly that while he was in primary school, he bought cartons of sweets and sold them for profit. Years later, he graduated from Al-Azhar University in Cairo, Egypt, with a business studies bachelor's degree in 1977. After 1 year, at the age of 21, that's when he got the loan of approximately $3,000 to begin a trading enterprise in food staples such as rice from Thailand and sugar from Brazil. He then sold those items in small quantities to consumers in his village at a profitable markup. The venture quickly became successful and turned into a cash cow. In May 1981, he established the Dangote Group. With this group, he extended his business ventures into buying trucks, importing cement, and transport. He later became involved with fish, flour, salt, and sugar distribution throughout northern Nigeria. In an interview with Forbes, Dangote claims that on his best days, he was realizing a daily net profit of $10,000. That allowed him to repay his uncle in only 3 months. In 1997, Dangote realized that acting as a middleman was costly.
Why are you crying?
So he built a plant to produce what he had been importing and selling for the previous 20 years, that is pasta, sugar, salt and flour. Around the same time, business was difficult for Dangote due to a streak of dictators and military coups that had a tight grasp on the country's economy. This changed when Olusegun Obasanjo was elected as president in 1999. He and the Dangote Group plunged into the construction program that was originally focused on flour mills, a pasta factory, and a sugar refinery. The group acquired the Benue Cement Company PLC from the Nigerian government in the year 2000. In 2003, the Obajana cement plant was commissioned as the largest cement plant in sub-Saharan Africa. In the same year, Dangote had a prominent role in the funding of Olusegun Obasanjo's re-election bid in 2003, to which he gave 200 million naira or $2 million. He contributed 15 million naira or $500,000 to the National Mosque under the aegis of Friends of Obasanjo and Atiku. He contributed $200 million to the Presidential Library. In Nigeria today, Dangote Group, with its dominance in the sugar market and refinery business, is the main supplier in Nigeria. It is the largest refinery in Africa and the third largest in the world, producing 800,000 tons of sugar annually. Dangote Group owns salt factories and flour mills and is a major importer of rice, fish, pasta, cement, and fertilizer. The company exports cotton, cashew nuts, cocoa, sesame seeds, and ginger to several countries. It also has major investment in real estate, banking, transport, textile, oil and gas. The company employs more than 11,000 people and is the largest industrial conglomerate in West Africa. Dangote has always reinvested the majority of his profits back into his business. That is one of the reasons the company has grown so much since inception. During an interview with Al Jazeera News, Aliko explained that he is not like other Africans who keep most of the money in the bank. He fully invests whatever he has and keeps on investing. Unlike many wealthy Nigerians who made their fortune in oil, Dangote initially chose to go down a different path, but he has since entered the oil and gas industry.
Let me tell you something. We have actually never ever paid anybody any kickback at all.
Never.
And that never, honestly. But when you look at it also, when people are busy getting what you call waivers to make money here and there, we don't do it. If we really wanted to make money, especially that I've been close to almost every president that has passed through that seat, I would have actually, gone into oil.
Right.
Yeah, I told you, before that we decided not to go into oil because we don't want to be tainted.
In an effort to put some of his cash reserves to work, Dangote purchased an oil refinery in Lagos in 2007. He hopes the refinery, which is scheduled to be at full capacity by the end of 2020, will reduce Nigeria's reliance on international suppliers for oil and gas. The $10 billion refinery in Nigeria is expected to produce 650,000 barrels of oil per day. Dangote has his heart in the right place. A dedicated philanthropist, Dangote made an initial endowment of $1.25 billion to the Aliko Dangote Foundation in March 2014, enabling it to scale up its work in health, education, and economic empowerment. In addition, he is collaborating with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to fight polio and other issues. He is also on the board of One Campaign. In 2014, the Nigerian government said Dangote had donated 150 million naira, that is $750,000, to halt the spread of Ebola. Aliko Dangote as well as Femi Otedola promised to give the Super Eagles of Nigeria $75,000 every time they scored a goal in the African Cup of Nations in 2019. In March 2020, he donated 200 million naira towards curbing the spread of coronavirus in Nigeria.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
He is one rule that he goes by: your name is your most valuable asset. And with that, we close this video. But before I go, comment on the section below who you want me to focus on next. I will research and compile a video of them just for you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Let's become a strong unit of go-getters. Until next time, I leave you with this.